Alright, and just like that, I should be live. Now, before I get going, I have a problem. And that problem is I don't remember which order I caught these in. I'd imagine because I plopped Baby Boy right in the box almost as soon as I caught him, that Elvis must have been the earlier catch on the route. But I made a terrible mistake. Elvis was caught on Route 209. Oop. Mime Jr. Mime Jr. can be gotten rid of at some point. I'm not too thrilled on that. But Baby Boy was caught on Route 209 as well. And I figured I don't remember which order they were caught in. And frankly, I could train Baby Boy up to level 26 if I had to, but the thing of the matter is I think I need to get rid of the one that I want more. And I was protecting Baby Boy because I really want to get a Crobat. And it's not right for me to keep my Baby Boy if he is not properly caught. I think I caught Elvis first anyways, but I have to get rid of one of them because that is not the proper way to go about it. And I noticed that just before going live, so before I continue on, I want to make sure that all of these other ones are good. Old Chateau, 209, 206, 205, 411. Alright. Mime Jr. was 210. Eterna Forest is safe, and Lake Variety. So, and I know technically this one will also read as Lake Variety, but was an event, not a capture. Therefore, it does not break the Nuzlocke rule that we had set in place. But I think... Oh, whoops. I need to switch my active box back. There we go. But I think that squares away the mistakes I have made. Where I am presently, I actually think I still have a valid catch in this area if I come across one. But I haven't come across one yet. And I just went and grabbed a full heal that was over here. One last thing to check. We are healed up enough to push forward. So, I guess with that, I'm pushing forward. Hopefully the audio and everything is going good. Ran into some problems with my audio the other day playing some games with a friend. A couple of friends. We were playing Phasmophobia and apparently a lot of my stuff got messed up. So I think everything looked good. Oh, that's really cool. You check the town information signs and you get a whole view of the city. Alright. I saw that we had some Team Galactic goons up top. I'm not sure if I want to rush in just to go fight Team Galactic. I think it takes an event for me to get to that point. Like, I think I have to run into one of the other characters here. I don't remember. Alright, now that I am fully healed, I suppose this is where I say nothing ventured, nothing gained. Ooh, let's go back down. And try talking to Team Galactic. There's two of them there. In case I don't have a partner coming up, I want to make sure I have some decent coverage. So I'm going to put Elvis and Arthur together. It'll either be Elvis and Arthur or Elvis and Epona, and frankly, my bottom three are getting to a level cap I don't want to exceed for the gym fight. But frankly, Team Galactic, after the wipe I had, I'm not sure to what extent I need to be too worried about that. Okay, so talking to them didn't work, trying to walk past them didn't work. Clearly, that's not where progress is made. Hey, Halo Master Chief, what's up? Currently just trying to figure out what exactly I need to be doing here. I know there's a gym here, and I could also go try to fight the gym. I'll be honest, I'm a little intimidated about the gym. Alright, I'm going to buy a few more of these. I'm going to cap at 8 for now. Because really, when it comes to an emergency in the fight, the hyper potion is what I'm going to need more of. That's a lot of dough. I think I'm going to cap at 8 for these as well. Anyways, Halo Master Chief, how was your Christmas? I know we talked a little bit about it in between, but did you get that new shirt? And I think you mentioned it was going to be Dragon Ball Z. If you did, what character did you get? Because you know there's always characters on those things. It's never just the title of the anime. Alright, so I think all of the people in here, they sell different things. Oh my god, that's so good. Ultra Balls are super viable. I can't afford very many, but do I get a Premier Ball with Ultra Balls as well? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going to want to buy these in stacks of 10. I could buy 3 more stacks, but I'm kind of limited in how many Pokemon I can catch. Ultra Balls are really good. I don't think I need to walk around with more than a total of 30, so... Especially because I am going to want to have some money on hand to buy other things as I need. Trying to plan out for a Nuzlocke while also communicating on stream and trying to fill the dead void with something. Whatever you called me talking. It really divides your attention and makes it hard to plan for things or to have conversations, especially this late. I really wish I had it had things together well enough I could have been streaming earlier. I do apologize for that. A counter app? Does that even... I think the counter app just counts how many steps I take. Or was that a different thing? What's recommended up here? Bottle of protein. Okay, yeah, so these are all just the stat ups. I think somewhere there's a TM vendor, and that's kind of what I'm looking for right now to see what they have available. There we go. Alright. Low sweep. Lowers the target's speed, isn't bad. It's a fighting type move, and really, what I need are moves that are going to... Oh, that's good for catching Pokemon. Alright, it's a weak move, if I remember right, but it cannot do the kill shot. That's a good one for catching Pokemon. I'm going to think on that one. It would be very good for my my Cricketune. Your Christmas was good, and I'm not sure which DBZ character shirt I'm getting. Oh, that's right, your brother's going to be getting it, so... Hopefully you get a Vegeta shirt. Look, Vegeta is one of my favorite characters. For the movies, it's gotta be Broly. I'm also a big fan of Trunks. Goes to sleep for 2 turns. Alright, so that's rest, protect, safeguard, reflect. Ooh. Oh, that's good. I'm going to a karate gym. That's really good. Especially if I put that on a tanky character like Gyarados. If Gyarados can learn Reflect, that's really good going in. Swords Dance is really good too. I had a Mimikyu team where Swords Dance was like my buffing move. I think I was able to pull off a consistent 2 of those no matter what happened. And because the entire prep was about lowering speed and inflicting paralysis on my enemies, when Mimikyu came out, I could proc 2 of these and outspeed likely anything that the opponent had at the time. I might buy Swords Dance just for the memory of it, but right now, Reflect is a big one. And again, I need to save a little bit of money, so I'm going to buy Reflect. And I'm by False Swipe. And I think I have to be there. Pretty much it. Another character in Dragon Ball Z that I really like that is super underrated, in my opinion at least, you know, because I'm a fan of the character. Tien Shinhan. I loved him in OG Dragon Ball because he was like the first era of the Dragon Ball Z effect of take a villainous character and end up making them a good guy. Need to buy a Psychic. I don't even know if I had anybody that can know Psychic right now. Maybe Haunter. And if so, that's great. Dazzling Gleam, that's, I think that's Fairy type. And if it is, I think Fairy is effective against fighting types. So that's good to have. Alright, and those are too expensive down there. And next time I get like $9,000 of expendable money that I don't need to hold on to for in case of emergencies, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. All consistently great moves to just put on something. They're accurate enough to be worth the effort. I also kind of want Focus Blast just for the use of it, but that's further down the line. I think I got explicitly what I need right here. Now, if Haunter can learn Psychic, that's... Oh, Pinky. Pinky, my girl. You just went to top tier, in my opinion, going into this next gym. Alright, Hypnosis, big. Hex, big. Payback, not bad, but we are not physical attackers. Shadow Punch, again, not bad. If I'm having trouble hitting something, this is useful. So I think the move I'm getting rid of is Payback. I don't feel good about getting rid of Payback because it's not a bad move, but I need some coverage. Vegeta, definitely your favorite character in Dragon Ball Z. Basically all Dragon Ball Z characters. Well, yeah, you know, when you have a show filled with good characters, it's hard to hate any of them because they're good characters. It's kind of what they're about. Oh, whoops. Alright, I want this on Pringles. I think Pringles can learn it by default, but I don't know at what level he learns it at, and the earlier I can get access to this, the better. Special attack is much weaker than physical, so we'll get rid of Struggle Bug. Sorry about that, I had something in my throat. Alright, so we are getting close to having everything I need on somebody. Damn! Arthur can't learn Reflect. I was kind of hopeful on that one. Steel Wing is really, really good for Elvis. I don't know if I don't want to use it right now. I don't want to use it right now. It's a good move, and I want to hold on to it. Oh my god. Pinky can also learn Dazzling Gleam. I'm just a big fan of that move anyways. I kind of want to give it to Sprout so Sprout can have some type coverage. But that'd be great. I'm gonna go to Sprout, but my heart is set on Pinky. I can buy another one. That's my justification right now. Alright, I know we're keeping Giga Drain, we're keeping Stun Spore. We're gonna keep Poison Sting for now, hopefully get a better poison move later. Sweet Scent is out the door. Right now I don't think Sweet Scent is a move that has any utility for me. And I don't see it being useful in the future. Man. Grass Knot's not bad, but I don't think it's going to be useful here. Same thing with Bullet Seed. Okay. Well, I'm going to call that there. Frankly, if I had somebody super tanky, it wouldn't be bad to buy, I think they had Rest up here. Because that TM that I do have, Sleep Talk, combine it with Rest, and any of the other moves can be used while I'm asleep, so I can get a complete heal while still not being completely unable to do anything. Are these for the underground? I really want to do more underground, but I think that's best done off camera, unless I'm going there specifically to catch a Pokemon. And even then, I might just do that and come back and say, yeah, this is the one I got. I'm disappointed in myself. I was so hyped up for getting a Growlithe in this version of the game. Hey Richard, welcome to the stream. How was your holiday? Hopefully Christmas treated you well and you had a fantastic time. Also, hope everyone's doing well, but after we get to the formalities of, well wishes and so on, let's get to the question everybody's going to ask anyone anyways. Did you get anything cool, or did you give anything really cool? I got, okay, I already tried that. That's useless for me to go back to. I don't know why that's what my brain went to. Yeah, I ended up getting a gift for my brother Quinn. He is a massive fan of the entirety of the Jurassic Park series. Ooh, style. Oh, I think I can get new clothes in here. Yo, I'm kind of digging that. What else do we got here? I'd like to shop. Anyways, I got him a new book that's all about the development and creation of the original 3 Jurassic Park movies. And in it has a lot of really cool, like, additional stuff that they kind of like glue dotted into the book. Kind of a shame that they glue dotted it in, but the pieces that are in it are amazing. I didn't realize when I got it for him how much how hyped I was gonna be for it myself. Ooh, I like the Eevee one. God, I like that Eevee one. What else do we have here? Kind of like the pants on that. Winter, spring. I love the hat. The winter hat I'm down for. Spring. I actually wear hats similar to that style. Alright. That is exactly the kind of... I have like 5 hats that look just like that, just different colors. Also, mine aren't leather. I am liking the idea of... If I can mix and match, and I don't know if I can, I want the winter style hat, but I want the Eevee stuff here. That just... Eevee's a favorite. Anyways, as much as I want to dream about all of that, I'm going to move on, because those prices are unreal. It was good. I actually finally have Pokemon Shield as of Christmas. Look, I'm not going to say anything about, being late on it, because, frankly, a lot of people get those stuff at different times, and Pokemon Shield is still far more viable. This game has a much more limited pool of Pokemon, and I'm a little miffed about that, but Pokemon Sword and Shield, for all of the rough thof I could say about it, is, by the end result, especially after some of the updates, fixing some things, and after all of the work they've done with additional stuff, absolutely an amazing game, and I hope you have a crazy amount of fun with it. Because I certainly did. I have way more hours on it than I thought I was going to. Halo Master Chief playing a Pokemon ROM hack, Pokemon Clover, and it's hell. I'm going to have to look into that. I've been... I finally got my tablet set up for doing a bunch of emulation and even darn near one-to-one streaming inside my house to my PC. And so I've been doing a lot of emulation through my tablet. Let's just go in and fight the first guy. I think my flying guy is still up front. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of streams not streaming, emulating specifically with ROM hacks. ROM hacks, mods for other games, and so on. Alright, let's see how we handle this. This is kind of the testing point. Oof. And we do not have particularly good defense. They didn't lower our speed, so we did outspeed them before, so we're still safe. But I need to keep that in mind when I go into the boss fight. Yeah, Halo, you do some sketch work, right? Obviously still relevant because you just recently got some sketchbooks. Pokemon Clover is a parody hack with a bunch of fan-made Pokemon. The difficulty is pretty insane, but the humor is awesome. You see, I really don't mind when people do... I'm going to swap to Pinky. I don't mind when people do fan games that are parodies. The thing about it is if you're going to make a parody game, don't be too edgy for the sake of being edgy, because you can fall into some traps that way. However, let's hit him with a hex. A lot of some of my favorite ROM hacks and so on and mods are parody, especially some satirical stuff, because anytime something doesn't, when you do those things well, they are some of the best things you can do. It's why for a Pokemon that's not Pokemon, Nexamon Extinction was one of my favorite games that I played in the last year. It is almost like conceptually a one-to-one for Pokemon. It is very hard. I could only imagine somebody trying to do like Nuzlocke rules for that. That would be nightmarish. But what I'm getting at is that the comedy in that game was so on the nose and didn't... Everything felt fitting in what it did. Yeah, like I said, it's probably one of my favorite games that I played in the last year, and definitely my favorite Pokemon-esque game. Draw anime characters, and hopefully we'll be able to make some manga comic books soon. Yeah, when you get some new drawings done, man, send me some pictures of those. I'm all about doing that whole local support thing. Alright. Anyways, back into the game. I have a decision to make. Slash is not bad because I think... Can I see what his ability is? I can't see what his ability is. I think he has something that means he can get a higher chance of critical hits. And Slash is already a high critical hit move. But Sing isn't bad. When Sing works, dropping an opponent to sleep is very good. I think Pinky can do that right now, though, so I'm going to fall on Pinky for that, and I'm going to switch to Slash. Got an eShop card and some games, and then I remembered Nexamon existed, and I only had enough money for the first one, but I did download Nexamon yesterday. I actually own the first one. I'm going to swap Pokemon. I own the first Nexamon on Steam. This would be a good opportunity for me to test if Fairy does work. Hopefully a good opportunity and not a terrible decision that's going to get a Pokemon killed. I have the first one on Steam. I have it installed. Like, it's ready to play. I just haven't had time to actually play it. But I have played Extinction, and I got Extinction before I even knew the first one existed. And after playing Extinction, I didn't even question it. I just went out and bought the first one. So yeah, if the first one holds up to even half of what Extinction was, and I'm sure it's going to be just as good. I mean, the same team, the same game idea, concept, and so on. And a lot of Extinction references to the first one. So I have no reason to doubt that Extinction isn't going to be, or that the first one isn't going to be just as good. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with it if you just recently picked that up. You've been watching YouTube and TV all day. Man, I thought when I said to my boss, oh, I'm going to take a vacation and it's just going to be nothing but me sitting back and chillaxing, I knew the holidays were going to be busy, and I knew immediately after the holidays were going to be busy. What I didn't expect was the day after the holidays, after Christmas, I was going to spend the entire day cleaning. That was not in my head. Foolish me, right? And I don't even know what my tomorrow is going to look like. On the plus side, really cool news. My grandparents for Christmas, they got a brand new, really awesome, like it's very good quality. I think they got a 65-inch TV. I think it was 65 inches. Anyways, their old one that's out the door, they're letting me grab either Monday or Tuesday. So I've got to go pick that up. But that was a completely unexpected surprise that I'm super excited to throw up in my room. Getting their old TV. I think the TV I have in my room is like 8 years old. Alright, can't do anything here. I've got to figure out what the sliding puzzle I need to go through here is. Looks like I can go up, through, and around there, so I'm going to try that. Alright, can't go up, through, and around, but I can do that. So why can't I move that one over? Must be hitting the wall over there. Alright. How about here? I can do that, okay. And I can do that. I think I have to fight everybody in this gym anyways. Let me go through here. I missed one earlier. Oh, and Halo. I have some things to be sending out, and probably gonna forward something to you over the next couple of days for the holidays. Of which, Richard, if you choose to follow me on social media, you might find something coming your way in a DM. Don't worry, I'm not sending out atrocious pictures or something. Ooh, that hurt. I'm gonna take out this Machoke and run away. But, yeah, just some nice fun stuff for the holidays. It's gonna be a few days though from now. Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is good. I'm getting that one. I might even get that instead of Wing Attack. Yeah, it's literally just Wing Attack that can't miss. Going for it. But yeah, I don't hide much of who I am online, so you look up the last name on like Twitter or something, and I'm sure you'll find me no trouble. Rain Dance on Arthur. I don't need it. It's not bad. It's not what I'm looking for. Machoke. Switch Pokemon. I almost forgot I had to get Elvis out of there. Let's throw Pinky in again. Well, you know, Halo, I think I've said this before, and I think I said it last time I did this. When a year goes well, never hurts to spread the charity the world has given you around. I think that's the way I'll word that. Because Lord knows, when the year doesn't go well, you want to have as much good karma on your side to hopefully return some good deeds. Oh, I feel like I made something that was a good faith thing, and I was just like, yo, let me shill up all of the terribleness. I'm sorry. Equal to the... Okay, so Nightshade is one of those moves that is awesome at a higher level. So I think I can afford to get rid of Shadow Punch. I love Shadow Punch. It never misses, and it's great when I need that opportunity. But I can't ditch... I can't ditch my other moves effectively. So that's the one that's got to go. I don't remember. What level does Ponyta evolve? I've got to be getting close. I can't imagine it's much past 40 if it is. 65, 40, done. I also want to apologize in advance if I end up like screaming out of just complete nowhere. I guess somehow yesterday I hurt my back pretty terribly, and every so often I just move it in such a way that it just jolts pain right up down my spine. Brought me to my knees while I was moving a box earlier. Spreading joy can make my day and someone else's day. I mean, frankly, I don't think there's ever a universally bad outcome when you try to spread, you know... In the act of gift giving, there is definitely, you know, being ungrateful and sour and so on, but even that I don't think is universally a terrible thing, because if you know what you gave was good and you're proud in what you did, then was there any ill effects to the gift giving in the first place at all? You know, it's never universally bad as long as it's in good faith and comes from the heart, is I think what I'm trying to say. I don't know, my brain is incredibly scrambled right now. Right. That wasn't smart. Oh god, they put puzzles in my Pokemon game. If you have watched this channel for any amount of time, you know me and puzzles. They make me seem incredibly stupid. Alright, I think that's going to be good. That's going to get me up there. It's kind of funny. I'm joking about how puzzles and games make me look incredibly stupid, but legitimately, some of my favorite things about these games. I tried that earlier. I tried that earlier like 4 times. Why did it work now? These are why I don't like puzzles in games, though. Sometimes the rules are inconsistent. Don't get me wrong, puzzles in games are exactly like the reason people play games. It's just inconsistencies hurt my brain. Alright. Joystick failing me hard. Right. Heal up and go in. Super potions away. I really should have bought some regular potions as well. Just for these moments that I'm just barely topping up. Alright. Now, in my haste, I didn't think to plan ahead. Heal my HP is not bad to top off in case of an emergency. I don't think they're going to poison me. I don't think they're going to sleep me. I don't know if fighting Pokemon have anything for paralysis. I am gonna pass these around to the Pokemon that I expect to be participating heavily in this gym fight, which is basically everybody but Epona is a viable decision, but I might as well not stop there and just give it to everyone. Save here. Not that I can backtrack to it anyways. Alright, Elvis up front is not bad. From there, I can swap into Sprout or Pinky on the fly. I'm sorry that I'm taking this so seriously. If that bothers you at all. Physical defense real bad, physical defense real bad. That's gonna suck. Now, I think Pinky might be immune to some of the moves they're gonna be using. But when Lucario comes out, because I know Lucario is gonna be in here, and it's not gonna be the first Pokemon because it's this gym leader's ace, I might have to switch into Sprout. Poison's useless, but Dazzling Gleam might be good. But even if it's not, hopefully I can proc a Stun Spore before I have to retreat. Okay, so it wasn't on Pringles that I saw that other move, that ability. And I can swap into Arthur at any time to lower attack. God, it sucks seeing that his attack is down. But on the flip side of Gyarados that can get in and hit fast and hard is not bad. Alright. I think the lineup's as good as it's going to be. I had a problem pushing one of those gateway things when I was in the gym too. I can't remember which one though. You know, it's kind of funny. Last stream, I got stuck in a tree maze because I couldn't see that there was a hidden tree. You ran into the same issue. Now I'm running into a puzzle here. You had the same issue. I'm not saying there's a pattern here, but there might be some similarities in gameplay experiences. Alright, let's go in and see if all of my over-planning or under-planning will pay off or hurt me dearly. I think... Oh, I thought they were going to try to guarantee survive the first hit. Alright, taking out Meditite, that's nothing. That's the easy round. Meditite's baby games. From here, I'm going to go to Pinky. Please. Please don't somehow pull out a one-shot. My heart can't take it, game. I can't lose Pinky here. There's a few in my team that, admittedly, I could fork over to the Nuzlocke rage gods if they need to. But I'm not ready to lose someone again. Not now. Okay. Lucario's tanky and he hits like a truck, and that's why I'm switching to Sprout. Sprout's kind of my guess point. He's the one that I'm going to use to gauge strength. If something goes terribly wrong, this is where I can make a decision on what goes terribly wrong. Start with Stun Spore. If it can work, it'll be great. Oh! That's why I did that. Alright, a crit could take Sprout out. But if we can get a Stun Spore off, we're now faster. Meaning I should fear things a little less. Let's try Dazzling Gleam. I think we can take a hit unless it's a heavier hit. Bulk up is bad. Bulk up is real bad. Okay. Right. Didn't want the bulk up. We're definitely faster. I don't like our chances of surviving something there. Man, I can't take a crit. Don't take Pinky from me. Arthur and Crunch isn't bad, but I think they're strong against it. Arthur and Waterfall, because we at least get the stab bonus, meaning it's more like a power 90. And they're injured. I think that's not a terrible shot. Come on, Arthur. Hail to the king. Lower his attack. Oh, I forgot about that. That's really nice. Drop that attack back to base, and you're paralyzed. Suck it, Lucario. Right. That's not fantastic, but the Intimidate is great. And I suspect he's either going to use a held item or heal. So this is not a terrible turn for me to swap into something that can hit like a truck. Alright, Pinky, go for the kill. Yeah, can't hit me with that. It's a normal type move. Oh, getting that paralysis off. That was sweet. That was a key part of that. And then, luckily, Arthur coming out and just being like, yeah, your attack, get rid of that. Because the defense stuff, you being more tanky wasn't a problem. You hitting harder, that was the problem. Alright, one more gym down. But now we have to go fight Team Galactic again. And that hurt me hard last time. Alright, if you have that, you can now fly anywhere, always, at all times. Got some stickers, and what is the TM60? Oh, is that Power Up Punch? Drain Punch, that's the punch that heals us. That's really good. In fact, that is good enough that I want to throw that on literally anybody who can learn it. Damn it! Okay, you know what would be really good, though? I have no way of knowing this, but I wonder if Skywalker can learn it. Now, on my team lineup, Pringles is good for catching Pokemon. Sprout can heal. That's pretty viable. Also my only grass type. Only fire type. Ghost and Psychic coverage. Arthur's water. Flying. Is... Oh, I don't want to get rid of Elvis. Oh, I don't want to get rid of Elvis. Elvis is so cool. Okay, Elvis it is. Pringles is the one that I will get rid of while we're doing battles in here, though. So that's... Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. If I have to go catch Pokemon, Elvis is, like, right up front, ready to go. Alright. In case somebody tries to ambush me on the way out, I want to heal Sprout up a little bit. Super Potion. Yeah, again, I feel like I might have made that fight a little boring, but it felt intense to me. The fear of losing somebody. That is... Dang it. That is always a very real thing. Alright, we don't have any good moves for my Skywalker. Gonna move the mic here. Okay, we just got paid a lot of money. If I can go back to the store, I will. Oh, that's right, you were waiting for me. That was exactly as planned. Ragnar, can you help me? I dropped my Pokedex by accident and Team Galactic took it. Now they won't give it back. I really need your help. I'll be waiting in front of the warehouse. Great! That means you're giving me time to go shop first. So here's my question. What use does Team Galactic have with the Pokedex? Are they literally just keeping it because they're going to be just complete jerkwads and push a girl down and take her... What's the term? Basically dictionary? Dictionary is not the right term. What were those things that everybody... Encyclopedia. The encyclopedia sets people used to go out and buy. Alright, these are our TMs, right? Yes. Low sweep. Bulldoze. It's a ground type move. We don't have any ground type moves, so that's not a bad one to get. I could take Swords Dance. Oh, I could take Swords Dance and put it on him. That'd be a fun one. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy a Swords Dance. If B-Barrel can learn it, then that's going right on my Skywalker. From there, I'm going to take Bulldoze. I think Bulldoze might be something we are capable of learning, but I don't know. From here, we might be able to learn Ice Beam, which is going to be great. And what's a more viable one? Dazzling Gleam wouldn't be bad. Giga Impact would be great for him. Can I see? Yeah, it's 90 accuracy. That's not terrible. I don't know if we can learn Dazzling Gleam. I should have waited to figure that out, because I don't have the money to experiment on that right now. I think this is about as good as I can hope for. Oh, let me see. Bag. Grab the new TMs. Ice Beam. Yes, he can. I know he's not fantastic on special attack, but I really just... First of all, Dragons weak to ice, and I want Skywalker to be my Dragon Slayer. Alright, Water Gun's not bad. We need that for... We don't need that for type coverage. We do technically have Gyarados for that. Rollout, gotta keep it. Man, what do I get rid of? Headbutt is just a really good instant physical move. I think I'll get rid of Yawn. Problem with Yawn is it's really good, but it still lets the enemy hit me a turn. So it's good, but it's not as good. And Bulldoze is a fair trade-off, I think, for Headbutt. It's not a 1-to-1, but it's not bad. Headbutt gets a stab boost right now, so it's really like 80-100. And then this is 60-100, but we will be lowering speed, and that's a strategy I'm consistently somewhat familiar with. And Swords Dance. Let me see if there's something I can justify here. Ice Beam is good. Swords Dance ups our physical attack. God, I can't get rid of Rollout. It literally saved me in that one fight. I think between Ice Beam and Water Gun, right now I would rather take the Ice Beam. Or I'll hold on to Swords Dance. Maybe it's better on somebody else. We don't have that Pokemon yet that it would be better on. But maybe it'll be better saved. Don't put it on him just to make my Skywalker do a cool lightsaber dance. Yeah, you mentioned this, so let's hop in. Frankly, Dawn, if you could throw your Pokemon on the front line, that'd be great, because your Pokemon aren't following the death rule. Beautifly and Dustox. Oh, that's a fun duel. Elvis is a good one to have up front. And I think Dustox is my bigger threat because of the poison. Oh, and that was good damage. Coming out of a gym battle that had me intimidated. This just feels good. Oh, when they're healing, that's really useful. Doesn't that heal both of us? Yes. Not fully healed, but that's not a problem. Oh man, if I can get a Krogunk, that'd be great. Krogunk's awesome. Also the ultimate puncher of Brock. One of my favorite gags. Because frankly, somebody had to do it after they got rid of Misty. Oh, don't like that. Don't be big poison. I'm specifically trying to avoid being poisoned. I don't like that. I don't like that enough that I'm going to swap into Arthur. Poison's no joke. Status ailments, no joke. And I think both of these Pokemon are pretty good physical attackers. So dropping their attack like that was not a bad decision. Anyways, bringing this back up to chat, Richard, you recently did a cover song of, God, I can't remember the band name. I went and actually subscribed to their English channel that you listed in the comments of your video that you did. But you did a cover of their unique song that was in reference to Full Metal Alchemist. And, anyways, what I'm getting at is, thank you for, sending me their way. They also have, that kind of karaoke sound, but it seems like they also do their own instrumentals, which is really cool. But yeah, thank you for the recommendation. And at any point, if either of you two guys have anything you think is worth my time checking out, I'm big into anything anime, video games. I like engineering, woodworking, music. Big music fan of a lot of cover artists primarily. I also like a lot of people who do their own music, but at that point, I've kind of got to stick to a genre I'm familiar with. Yeah, no need to tell Professor Rowan. Going to Pastoria City, the Great Marsh. I think that's where I get a Krogunk. I think I can get a Krogunk there, or I can get a, oh man, what was it? Was it? It's not Cradle Lily. Was it Cradle Lily? No, Carnivine. Carnivine's the one I'm thinking of. It's probably one of my favorite grass type in general. I was going to say one of my favorite grass type in this generation, but I think it's one of my favorite grass type in general. Alright, Fly's very important to have. I'm going to put that on my flying type just because it's also just a generally good flying move. I think if I can find the Aerial Ace TM, I think I can put that on Arthur. Alright. Double Team is good, but frankly, we do not have the tankiness to make good use of Double Team. Growl, if I'm desperate, isn't bad. And if I do change my decision, I think I have a TM for Double Team. The Kira Justice in the English channel is I Am Justice. Okay, yeah. I Am Justice. That was the That was one of the ones that I read in the comments there that I went to and ended up liking and subscribing to. Where after the gym, Elvis pulled his weight. I'm seeing this as a bit of a reward. Frankly, I shouldn't send him into something that Steelwing is going to be good against. But you never know what you're going to be caught in the crossfire of. And here I think we're at a point that Quick Attack can be gotten rid of as well. It has its niche uses. But I don't know how long term it's going to be. Can I get in? Those things we made with the energy we took from the Valley Windmooks are already in Pastoria City. Okay, so I guess I'm going to Pastoria City next. Should probably stop off and heal up. And on my map, Pastoria City, 214. I think 214 is new territory. 212, 29, 210, 215. So yes, 214 is new territory and would allow me a new capture. And over there is the same deal. 213. I think we have not been on 213. Let me just double check this real fast. 9, 10, 15, 14's right below us, and that's 12. Okay, so I have a capture coming up on 214, 213, and maybe if there's water at Lake Valor, I don't remember. I know it sounds like a dumb thing to say, but there's a story thing. I could do some fishing there. Sorry, I'm just planning ahead so that hopefully I don't not catch Pokemon again. Probably obvious, but no, both names are... Yeah, our reference is to Death Note. I have definitely seen Death Note. I'm a big fan. I've also seen the Japanese live-action Death Note, and I actually liked that one, which is why I was willing to give the American one a shot. Wasn't as much of a fan. I'll leave it at that. I think if you had never seen Death Note and had no familiarity with the brand and the idea, I think I could see some people really liking the American live-action Death Note. From the stance of it being a campy, obviously anime-influenced show, but not from the idea of it being a Death Note show. What are you about? It's too badly chewed up and there's nothing to say. What? What chewed this place up? Is it that bad? Well, I'll have to wait to find out. Oh, this is going to be a channeler or whatever. Psychic Abigail. Oh, since we were talking about anime, Death Note, I know last time I was talking about Outlaw Star. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we got the Blu-rays for that now, so I've been looking forward to watching that. But for the holidays, I also managed to get... I'm gonna fly off. Somebody also got me the Blu-ray set for Tenchi Muyo War on Geminar, which is easily my favorite outside of the first Tenchi Muyo. So of the many Tenchi Muyo animes there are, I like the OG story stuff, and I liked War on Geminar, so I was really excited to get that, and I think I popped that in the night of. Watched half of the first episode and fell asleep. Alright, Kadabra's no joke, but it is weak to physical moves, and we are a physical attacker. So let's slap him with an aerial ace and hope that we can take him out in one shot. The problem with Kadabra is if he outspeeds you, or if he survives. At that point, he instantly becomes something to fear. Alright, Mischievous. I don't want to fight with that. You know what? Let's throw in Epona. It's been a while since we threw some fire around. Oh, I don't want to get up to go get it, so I might not remember what it is, but I went to a website that does a lot of patches, and I've bought some from them before, because I really like this set of patches that they do in reference to Pokemon. They have a bunch of, like, emergency rescue team or emergency support stuff in the world of Pokemon that are tied to, like, real-world teams. So you would have, like, a firefighter patch or a police patch, detective badges, things like that. They do a lot of these things. I think the website is... They're designed more towards selling adult-oriented stuff. But if you're interested in the Pokemon stuff like I was, it's weapons grade waifus is the website. But what I'm referencing here before I dig myself a pit so bad that I'm never gonna climb out of it, is one of the things I got Quinn for Christmas. Is he's a huge animal support kind of guy. We've rescued a lot of animals. We've also done a lot of support work for other shelters and so on in the area. Yada, yada, yada. We do a lot with animals in our local community. One of the badges they had was an anti-poaching patch. Like you were some part of some official anti-poaching group for the Safari Zone. And it was super sad. It has the skull of a Cubone, which, if you know the lore of Pokemon and you know the first games, you know why that's extra sad, but it's also super meaningful to have it be the anti-poaching thing. So I picked him up that patch, and I think he's going to put it on some, one of his outfits he has, probably for like a costume. What movie and TV series were you talking about? Outlaw Star. Once again, it's an anime I've brought up a lot because it's one of my favorite from back in the day. But I was just referencing that I managed to get the Blu-rays for that. Oh, the other one was Tenchi Muyo, which... Hold on, was this a wild? This was a wild. Okay, so I can catch the Stunky. Oh, I forgot to bring my my Cricketune into the team. That would have been perfect for here. So I don't want to beat it to death. I think Skywalker's the best one to bring in. I'm going to hit it with a few growls first. So Tenchi Muyo War on Geminar is one of those frumpy harem building animes. If you know the concept of the genre, you know what I'm getting into. But it's also a action series and relies a fair bit on they have references to some mechs and some mech-like stuff that are probably closer to the mechs in Evangelion more so than like Gundam or Transformers. But as someone who is a big fan of that stuff, I'm gonna try to stun spore him. I like the tie-in with those characters. The mech stuff, I mean. Also, admittedly, since I've already dug myself a pit, I can go full weeb here and feel no shame. I am a man with tastes, and there is an elf character in that anime that largely matches up with said tastes. We'll just leave it at that. Alright, so I'm going to Giga Drain to try to keep myself topped up for when they try to hit me. Oh! I thought it wasn't very effective! What was that damage? It was way more than I expected. The Venom is going to hurt like heck, though. We are weak to that. We are not weak to that? Why am I not weak to that? Hey, Ash Piplup. Welcome to the stream. This is my first time trying to do a right proper Nuzlocke on stream. I've tried to do other Nuzlockes, and they have often not gone very well. And it's even harder when I have to converse and talk throughout the stream. So, I've had some hiccups, but very much welcome, and I hope you have a good time here. It protects itself by spraying a noxious fluid from its rear. Lovely. The stench lingers for 24 hours. Frankly, I wish that's all real stunks had going for them. It lasts a lot more than 24 hours. Alright. It is male, stunky. I like the little froof on the back. I am going to go with Ace in reference to Ace Ventura. For whatever reason, it's what it makes me think of. Gonna send him to the box for now, though. But a good poison type is not bad to have, and when it evolves, being able to do some damage on the way out, if he goes down, is not a bad trade-off. I want to heal up on my way out to continue fighting the trainers. I could go all the way back to the Pokemon Center, but not a major priority right now. Got to put my Skywalker back up front. Got to get my MVP some experience. But first, let's stop in and say hello to the Maniac. Doing a Nuzlocke in Brilliant Diamond. That is the current hope of what I'm calling it, but we have had a lot of deaths. Do you know why I'm a Ruined Maniac who is fascinated by the unknown? Is this where I can catch unknown? Yeah, you go and catch the unknown, I'll keep digging. I don't want to hang out in here too long. Never mind. Alright, I am doing Duke's Claws. So I've already captured a Geodude. So I don't necessarily have to capture this one. Let's slap him with a water gun. Oh, you're doing a Nuzlocke? And your team is good? I'm gonna make a note of this. I love stopping in for people who stop in who also make videos. I very much like trying to stop in and check out what they have going on, so I'm trying to, yeah, I just took a screenshot, and I'm gonna be checking that out later. If you're doing videos of them, if that's what I'm understanding, I'll stop by and give them a shout, give them a watch, and see what a Nuzlocke is like when it goes a lot more successfully. Alright, well, now that I've gotten that out of the way, I have less to fear in here. Hopefully I don't have to worry about running into an unknown that, There we go. Alright. Dig isn't a bad move, it's a good Earth type. Also lets me get out of the way of being beaten half to death. Ponyta, currently have one in my team, doesn't matter, I just caught my Pokemon in this area anyways. I literally had to speed through Shining Pearl because Nikki G was sad that she couldn't find anyone to help her get the version exclusive. Oh, was she, did she mention that on her Discord? Because I'm still not on the Discord, I follow her on Twitter. And I don't know if she referenced anything about that on Twitter, at least not anything I saw. But yeah, I actually have both versions, but I'm only doing the Nuzlocke on Diamond. I don't think my heart could handle being broken in half in 2 separate runs at the same time. You're just playing and watching live streams? Alright, well, I'll still check out your channel, see if you have anything up. But either way, thank you so much for stopping in. I know my channel is incredibly minuscule, and probably with good reason, but Whenever anybody stops in who makes their own content, I do try to spread the love. Win or lose, who knows how this will go? We're playing for keeps. Buddy, you don't know the half of exactly to what degree I'm playing for keeps with. I would have figured he was a gambler, but he's a private investigator? Is that what they renamed the gamblers to? Because I don't think gambler is even a... I don't think they do gambler anymore. It just hit me. What era did they get rid of gambler? I know you can't gamble in the games anymore, and there's reasons for that for their ESRB rating overseas, but did they also get rid of gambler as a trainer class? Frankly, I like the private investigator look. I'm not too mad about that. And I'm trying to stick with B-Barrel just to get the experience pumped up a little bit more. If you look at my team levels, he's obviously the one that's tailing behind a little bit. And I don't want to let him do that for too long because he's kind of my hero story right now. I had a moment where I nearly had to just give up and walk away. But B-Barrel pulled through and became my MVP. She asked if anyone could help her on Twitter once. When she brought it up on Discord, I offered to help her, though. Awesome. Really cool of you to do that, though. I usually just kind of meander my way through my games. Admittedly, this is the first time, and I kind of blame just the position I'm in with work and so on. Yeah, we'll swap into Arthur. As for why I haven't played through Pokemon as fast as I usually do, but I usually just barrel through the Pokemon games. It also doesn't help that I'm trying to not spoil certain things for myself in a Nuzlocke run, such as not looking up levels of Pokemon, not looking up levels of gym leaders, not looking up team... Any information I'm pulling from, I am pulling from purely on memory. New sub, thank you very much, Ash. I wish I had something that I could, forward on more so than just pumping out videos. Every so often, we do try to have... The reason the channel is Super Rensec Bros. Every so often, I do have a second person with me. My brother tries to stop in for streams when he's able, but as I mentioned, work for us right now has been all over the place. He's a salesman, and I work with non-profit organizations. And needless to say, when you're selling things or working with people who are downtrodden and struggling, the holidays are busy. Alright, let me take a run up here, grab this item. Also, if you see me clipping corners real bad, I'm playing with a seriously off-brand Pro controller. And so I don't have the best joystick control here. I don't need to heal up. Like that. Exactly like that. Struggling to turn a corner. Look at my team. What is your, what's your team that you're running through on? Oh, I see it up there. I see it up there. Going to the second gym. Prinplup, Staravia, Alakazam. That is a big part of the team right there. I am sad that I lost my my Luxio. I got a Luxio. I was so hyped for a Luxray, and I had a terrible moment with a very angry skunk. And my Luxio Never made it to the Luxray stage. I also had a Kadabra that, once again, I didn't get to trade over yet. Lost in the same fight. But that is a very solid and powerful team, especially if you're just going into the second. If you're just going into the second gym, you are pretty well team-based, set for a good while. All right, buddy, what are you sending in next? I'm liking how fast we're getting the experience. I got a question for you. What is your thoughts on having the experience share on at all times? I've gone back and forth with it in my head since they started implementing that across various games. I kind of agree with people who want it to be optional, but I do like the change where experience share works for every Pokemon. Way back in the day, you had to equip it as an item, and it would only work for one Pokemon. I think that's the way it worked back in the day. I might be wrong on that. It's been so long since I've even used it in the old games. It hasn't been that long since I've played the old games. I have a version of Blue and Crystal that I play on my tablet. Speaking of which, yes, I go all the way back with Pokemon. I am like a day one, first generation adopter, and I have at least one game for every release that they've done, but I have both or all three versions leading up to Black and White. Alright, I'm gonna swap to Arthur, just because he's a tanky boy, and I didn't read who he was sending out, so I need to be prepared for my mistakes. It's a good call. My nicknames are funny. Bad. Why don't you like your nicknames? Or are you, did you get Pokemon in trades that you don't get to control the nicknames of? Because some of those can come in really rough. I have definitely done, I think it was Sword and Shield. They did the Wonder Trade where you could trade for a random Pokemon. I have gotten some pretty poorly named Pokemon, to put it lightly. Alright, there we are. We topped off. We're still making our way down. I don't remember what the level hike is like between the third and the fourth gym. I don't remember it being too big, so I don't want to gain too much experience, but I do want to pump B-Barrel up a little bit. If you have nicknames that aren't good and are just reasons for why they aren't good, I'm not going to ask you to share them, but if you're comfortable with it, go ahead. I have a pretty strong stance on my chat that unless anything is directly harmful to another viewer, I don't take any offense to anything said in the chat. Just as a heads up. I have had people stop in before who are rude, but not. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I started with one thing and then went down another path, and now my brain just split in half. Alright. Let's get this Wormadon out of here. He's a bit of a tank, but nothing to particularly be fearful of. Man, I can't remember what level I get Rapidash at Is it 36 or is it in the 40s? There are so few Pokemon that evolve after that. I didn't notice her purse before, but it looks very similar to, I had to, for Christmas, I had purchased my mother a new purse. Hers was getting a little ratty. And it looks very similar to that one, actually. Alright, I want that item. But other than that, I think we're ready to push on through. Big Root. I think that'll power up Grass-type moves. Let me give that a check here. Big Root. Boost the amount of... Oh! Absolutely give that to Sprout. Giga Drain. We're just going to get even more health back. That'll be huge going into the next gym because I think it's water. I think it's the professional wrestler guy. Girafarig. Would have loved to have had a Girafarig on my team. I think Girafarig's back from Gen 2. And there's a lot of speculation around this Pokemon. I think I've heard somewhere that supposedly the dark part on what looks like the bud is actually the Pokemon. And that the head that looks like the giraffe was supposed to be a false head. Alright, well, he's being no joke, so we're going to swap into Arthur, who can take a pretty decent hit. And we're going to crunch the face off. The name for Alakazam is Chad. Don't get me wrong, that is an awesome name for Alakazam. Just Alakazam at an early stage in the game, and the growth he'll have long term if you can keep him alive, is fantastic. So just sending in your Chad to start stomping on enemies, really good. Piplup is Bacon. I kind of like Bacon. Geodude is Lance. Staravia, Big Mac. Pachirisu. Is that Angela? And Luxio, Lucky. I don't know. I think those are pretty good nicknames. There's something about it you don't like about them, but I don't know. Those sound pretty fun to me. Alright, those are some good stats to be getting. There's no way I'm about to crank out 2 gyms in one stream, though. Is it? Are we about to make that happen? I don't think I'm going to be cut off by too much story-wise at the 4th gym. Man, I am burning through these super potions, though. Alright, let me back up because this is Valor Lakefront. This is a new opportunity for a new catch. I'm also going to save here real fast. God, I love how fast they save now. Alright, so I can catch a Girafarig here. Alright. You beat the heck out of him earlier, though, so I'm going to be a little cautious about that. Sprout wouldn't be bad. I think Sprout... No, the psychic moves would be pretty rough on me. I think I'm going to swap back into Arthur again, and I might potion up if I have to. We'll see what a tackle does to him. Alright, let me see. Using the Girafarig, the idea of Girafarig. If I catch him, what's a good name? 2 sides. Okay, I've got it. I know exactly what I'm going to name him. Didn't take me as long as I feared. Do we have any Batman fans in the chat? See if you can catch where my brain's going to be going here. Alright. Why is Arthur getting sleepy? Arthur, don't do this to me. Alright, there's a tackle. Oh, that scared me more than it should have. Doesn't matter, we can catch him still. Nothing's taken that last sliver. Look at my nickname, me? I'm not sure what you're looking at for your nickname. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by look at my nickname. I'm sorry, I'm apparently a little too dumb to realize what I'm looking at there. Alright, so forget an old move. Crunch is good. Crunch is physical. We're a physical... I don't want to get rid of Ice Beam. I spent money on Ice Beam. Bulldoze is good. I like having that option. God. Alright, you know what? I'm going to get rid of Bulldoze. I don't like that I'm getting rid of Bulldoze. But I don't think it's a bad one in exchange for that much damage. Batman you like? Alright, let's see if we can catch in on this. Do you know the name for the villain Two-Face? I believe it's Harvey Dent. And that's what I'm going with for the nickname of my giraffe rig. I think it's pretty fitting. Let's go with, and I hope I spell it right. I have no idea. It's been a long time since I read some Batman comics. I kind of want to add him to my party, but I like my lineup, so he's going to sit in the box for now. But he could easily swap in for a few places. Alright, that hurt for the catch, but it was absolutely worth it. Alright, we got some researchers there. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to see what's going on here. We've been asked to keep everyone out of the lake area. Reason? I'm not too sure, but apparently to protect the lake. I have suspicions about that. I also have suspicions about the lady who got locked out of her house. I shouldn't look into that. Probably a couple's quarrel. Husband got mad, caught her cheating, threw her out of the house. 7 Stars restaurants, more flavors than you can blah blah blah. Is this not where I thought it was? Let me check this map. I think this is where I thought it... Yeah, I'm just not where I thought I was. This is that resort where people retire. I think you can run into Cynthia here in post-game. At least, once again, you could in other versions of the game, I think. So I'm not going to hang out here too long. I'm going to run over here and see if there's... Never mind. I was going to run over here, but instead I'm going to be stopped in my tracks. Sunny Shores had a major blackout. Don't go there. No power. Man, I'm from Michigan. We live half the year without power. Summertime, it rains, heavy winds, you have no power. Winter, the snow takes out the power. You want power? Go to another state. Alright, we're going to heal up here, I guess. Thank you very much, my dude. Alright, Route 213. I think this is once again a new area, but I want to double check. Town map. You haven't caught anything there. Nothing to catch there. So yes, this is a new area for a new catch. Let's see what I can get lucky with. It's going to brush past a lot of these trainers. Dr. Footsteps' house? Okay. Weird hobby, man, but you do you. Batman I like. I got a Murkrow. I went with Nightwing on my Murkrow. He was supposed to be the older Robin to my Batman, which was my baby boy Bruce. But again, taken out by a very angry skunk. I will not let that lie down and just go to the wayside. Alright, Buizel. I really like Buizel. I want a Buizel. Alright, got two tails. Again, I know the name I'm going for. The thing about Buizel, I love Buizel. The evolution, I think, is Floatzel. Like, I don't hate Floatzel. I like the design, I like the look. Oof, again, closer than I wanted it to be. So, don't get me wrong, like Floatzel, but Buizel is just so fun. He's such a cute design. I named your Murkrow is Mr. Crow Hat. I like that one. It's not too bad. Alright, so two tails. Let us steal from Sonic the Hedgehog and go with Miles Tails Prowler. So we'll go with Miles Prowler. Which, if you're not up on the joke, that is a reference to miles per hour. I have to go to the name raider. I forgot the R. He'll sit in the box. I know where the name raider is. I can correct that mistake later. Oh, that was a mistake. I don't think we've played very many Sonic games on here. I tried to do Sonic Adventure 2, but I think I got distracted by something. I don't remember what. I started another series, and then that one just never got finished. I think I was right near the end, too. It's still a game that, despite what the internet says about it, I have fond memories of it. Don't need to go further down. Gonna continue pushing forward. So I need to remember that there's a lot of trainers there that I can fight for experience if I need it. But right now, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna heal up, and I'm going to see. It's gonna cost me money because I don't want to do anything in there. But I need to see if I can get into the Safari Zone. Because I'm going to want to try and be somewhat selective on what I catch in there. Because if possible, I would like to get a Carvana, which is my favorite plant type, at least in this generation, possibly in general. I can't necessarily say that. I think Bulbasaur is absolutely adorable. The other one would be Krogunk that I'd really like to get in this area. But what I can do is push my way on towards the gym. Speaking of Nightwing and Robin, you just found out on the original Teen Titans that Jason Todd is Red X. Hold on, in the original Teen Titans, the comic book or the show? Because I don't know if they ever confirmed that in the show, but I have no idea if they did that in the comic books. Alright, so I'm going to fight. Let me change my team up, actually. Skywalker's good and all. Not so good for right here. Sprout. Sprout is going to be MVP champion of the world. And frankly, I should get Epona out of here. He's pretty much useless in an all... Yeah, I'm gonna run out of here because it seems like I can't access my PC inside here for whatever reason. But Ponyta's pretty much useless in that area. Your first time doing a Nuzlocke? Nuzlocks are a good challenge. They definitely take the Pokemon games up to another level. Man, I think I'm gonna actually bring in Nightwing since we're talking about him. He can grab some experience while Epona has to sit behind. Skywalker's not bad. He can tank a few hits because of the typing of the gym. At least effectively. Elvis is scary. A lot of water Pokemon can have access to ice moves. And if Elvis is hit with an ice move, that's game over. He is not tanky enough to take many hits, but he can dish them out. Nightwing, on the other hand, is going to be a little bit tankier if he evolves on the way through, which would be great. Pinky's just god tier. And Arthur is the same position as Skywalker. But Sprout, there is a possibility that Sprout can just walk through this gym. You're talking about the show, and they don't reveal Red X in the original Teen Titans, but I watched some guy on YouTube explaining who Red X is. I was pretty sure Red X was the Robin that is the Robin in the show. Oh no, he comes back later on, doesn't he? He comes back later on as not that Robin. But I have also seen a couple of YouTube videos of people explaining the original Teen Titans show that justifiably argues that Robin in Teen Titans could be any one of 3 Robins, I think. It was either 2 or 3 Robins that he could arguably be. And I don't remember the arguments for it. I remember watching this video. It's probably like 3, 4, or 5 years ago now. So, it definitely could be Jason Todd. I'm trying to think back. Running through some memories of the show in my head. I remember the thing I specifically remember about Teen Titans was that show started my love for the character Cyborg and saw it all the way through to the end. Like, to this day, I still love many of the iterations of Cyborg. They did some movies a while back, not too long ago, but a couple of years, where they had like a bunch of the, what was his name? Is Darkseid the villain to Superman that the Justice League often fights? I'm trying to remember. They had a story of like the forming of the Justice League a while back. And Cyborg was a big part of that movie. And I loved how they played Cyborg off in that. They also had, what was it, Shazam? Is that the character? Anyways, first of all, if you look that one up, fantastic movie. Batman has the most hilarious interaction with Green Lantern, where he literally he pickpockets the ring right off of Green Lantern's finger while Green Lantern is hyping up how much of a fanboy he is of Batman, and Batman just dunks on him hard, and then he runs into the Flash later, and Batman is just like, you know, Flash, I like what you do. You do good work. Their interactions between all of the heroes in that movie was hilarious. Should you do the Underground? When I unlocked the Underground in my game that is not being streamed on Pearl, no joke, I spent probably an hour and a half in the Underground. If you like mini games in your Pokemon games, it is one of my favorite things that they ever did as a mini game. Keep him out. Alternatively, if you're doing a Nuzlocke, you might want to hold out so that you can get to a later point where you can have stronger self-control for what Pokemon you catch in the underground, because you can influence that later on. And it can be a great way to catch a Pokemon that you might need to fill out your roster if you're doing a Nuzlocke run. I have access to it right now, but I have not captured a Pokemon in the underground yet, out of fear for my needing a character that I won't have access to later if I catch one now. But you can definitely go down there and farm for some items and see what you get. Unfortunately, in a Nuzlocke run, I can't heal a Pokemon if it faints. But I did find I think a maximum revive down there. Again, it was literally useless because I can't use it. Did it cancel out my move with Sap Sipper? It didn't just get stronger, it canceled my move. Dang. Is it all grass moves? Is that what's going on? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Out of nowhere, this baby Pokemon just double stacked strength buffs on me. Okay. Shoot. Alright, we'll swap into Arthur and start crunching. We're gonna eat some baby back ribs. A double stack strength buff sucks on my part, but that's gonna take at least one of those away. Who is this little girl? Where did she come from? She's just like, yo, I'm gonna put a hard stop on what you've got going on. You thought you were gonna come in and just walk through? This little girl, I'm gonna get to the end, I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be harder than the actual gym leader, isn't it? She's just gonna be the wall. We don't know it, but if you guys have ever watched the Sword Art Online Abridged series, if you haven't, please do. It's hilarious. I think it's by Something Witty Entertainment. If you haven't watched it, please do. It is drop dead funny. But in it, they have the big character, the guy who runs the he runs a shop, but I think he also does blacksmithing or something, and item appraisal. Anyways, he runs a shop, he does the item appraisal, and in the abridged, his name is Tiffany. This is Tiffany in that show right now. This little girl just walked up and hard stopped me. Sap Sipper is the worst, and to clarify, I discovered it in this game. I've never seen that before. I've never heard of it. That is a strong ability. If I don't have an electric move, that means I have to find another way around. Don't spoil it for me. If the gym leader has Sap Sipper as a skill, I'm gonna be hurting. There's a very real possibility I am going to be super hurting during that. But man, that spooked me now. The realization that exists. Alright, so. Realizing now that all of a sudden things have hit a new level. Do I have an ether? I have an ether. Alright. Let's get some more for my Giga Drain. That just opened up a new world of threat in this entire gym. I was all excited. I'm going to walk in here. My Roselia is just going to walk up to this professional wrestler guy, trip him with a low sweep, and just powerbomb him off the top ropes. And now all of a sudden, I have a new factor to consider. I didn't realize that there's an ability that just makes every Pokemon like fighting the Triple H and the Undertaker together. SAO Bridge is her favorite thing ever currently. As soon as Kirito said, just open your menu at the end of episode 2, I laughed my ass off. Oh my god. I can't undersell how perfect that show is. I think they also started, what is that? Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. They started doing a abridged series of that. I don't know if they've made any headway since COVID thing happened. It kind of put a stop on theirs. But when they were doing it, that was also drop dead hilarious. Something about that team, the Something Witty Entertainment team, they know what they're doing, and they are like professionals at it. Mad respect to what they've got going on. I think the main character in the Unlimited Blade Works abridged, Shiro Emiya, I think he's the same voice actor who did Kirito in the SAO abridged. I think. Might be wrong. But they also have Archer in that setting. That is him and is it Rin? It's Rin. Rin and his involvement is hilarious. The oh, that was clever. That was clever, you. Rin and his involvement with each other is hilarious. I think they even did an episode 0 covering the summoning of Archer. And Rin is convinced in the whole way through that she has summoned actually Satan. Okay. I saw that it was a critical hit and I was worried. I'm no longer worried. I am worried by the fact that I'm using so many Giga Drains in this fight, though. I'm going to have to use another Ether going into the fight. I'm hoping that you're laughing about the SAO abridged thing, because that... No joke. If you have not watched it, go watch it. Alright. Nothing up that way. Nothing down that way. So what are these going to do for me? Orange. Useless. Green. Back up. Orange here. Not as useless. Got it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to raise all of the water again. I think this is gonna be the guy to do it. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna heal up with the first Pokemon more than likely anyways. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that we have like everybody involved in the conversation right now is just like, yeah, we've seen it. Stop talking about it. We know it's funny. And all three of us are well aware that as soon as the stream ends, I'm going to load it up and just laugh. I'm surprised I'm getting through 2 gyms in one stream, though. I wasn't expecting that. Then again, I have been going for a good bit of time right now. I'm starting to be worried that, although I tried to plan to not be too overleveled, I might be overleveled. Again, I'm still fearing the caveat of that Sap Sipper ability. There's one anime parody of Black Lagoon that was taken down that I have all 3 episodes of. I've never seen a parody of Black Lagoon. I've seen Black Lagoon. A parody of that's got to be hilarious. You re-uploaded all 3 episodes several times and they keep getting blocked for copyright. That might be why they got taken down the first time, though, like by the people that actually did it. I know some anime industries are far more protective of their rights for that than others. And it's a sticky game to try to be involved in. Yes, there's a justification under fair use, and yes, when you're doing a parody like that, it is usually in good faith. A lot of people that do those are absolutely fans of what they do in the first place. You kind of have to be. You have to watch the whole thing in order to build a good parody narrative. But it is also using their visual stuff. There's an argument both ways for... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. What just happened? What just... I don't know what just happened, but I'm free now, so... Let's just go in. Get my Giga Drains back. I was afraid for a second. I thought I was going to have to back out all the way to my save spot. Because... I couldn't move. Who is it? Team 4-Star, I think it was, also started doing a parody of Attack on Titan at one point. I think it was them. I might be wrong. I think they had to take that parody down. And they couldn't do any more. And it kind of sucks, because they're also pretty good at doing their abridged parody series. Definitely a big fan of the Dragon Ball Z stuff. Kind of sad that they're not going to continue on with what they've done before, but, you know, it is what it is. Everybody moves on. There's another one I saw, too, that people did just this one video of, and I think it was for... Are you familiar with the anime that covers the story of Nobunaga in the old Japanese feudal wars? But Nobunaga is like a little girl. You know, anime tends to do things like that from time to time. I can't remember the name of the show, but if you look up the name of it and then just throw in abridged, there's one episode that somebody did a while ago that I thought was also really funny. And I think they made that in response to something to like a contest that Team 4-Star was putting out. Oh, boy! Oh, get out of there! Oh, that hurt! Oh god, ice moves! I knew it was possible, but ouch! Oh, that caught me by surprise. I'm sitting here reminiscing about old times and fun comedies, and I'm laughing in my head at some of the old jokes I'm remembering. And then Ice Fang out of nowhere. Oh, kind of tearing up a little. All right, I think we got this. I think we can come back from this. Critical hit hurt though. Yeah, you super potion up. I'll be doing the same thing in a second. But I really want to see if I can... Yeah, there it is. The stat debuff to proc. I think we're good still. Although if we get frozen from an Ice Fang, that's going to hurt like heck. Holy cow, that took me by surprise. Alright, so who are they going to send in? So I might have to switch to, No, I've got to leave Arthur in. Quagsire. Quagsire's going to have Earth moves. But I don't think the Earth moves can affect Gyarados. Alright, we're going to go with this strat. We're going to heal Sprout up. Hopefully we can take whatever Quagsire is going to throw at us for one turn. Rain Dance, cool. We're good with that. Started to rain. Fingers crossed that this doesn't bite me hard again. Scald. Okay. It's a water-type move, but it can burn us. That's the downside there. Getting burned, I think, reduces my physical attack. So I don't have to worry about that debuff because we're special attacking. And because it doesn't do fire damage, we didn't have to worry about it being super effective. Yeah, Crasher Wake, he came in with that ice move. But no joke, so far... I'm going to keep my old moves. No joke, so far, that little girl was more terrifying so far. So, sure. A little shaken up from the Ice Fang. I think I can take it still. Now, Floatzel might also have Ice Fang. And I think it's going to outspeed us. Nobody else can directly compete with that. But Arthur could probably try to crunch it down. I'm going to take it a one-turn shot and see what we come up with here. It's going to be fast. It's going to hit hard. But I think we can also hit hard. Yeah, it does have Ice Fang. Oh, God, that damage. Oh, but you're poisoned. Get some. Big damage from the Giga Drain. Wrecked. Sprout coming through, taking an Ice Fang to the face like a champion. Alright. Little hectic there. Crasher, you've got to look out. That little girl's coming up, and she's going to be sitting on your throne soon. It seems the Undertow pulled me under, but I had a great time battling with you. You've earned this. Darn right I have. The Fen badge. I don't know what a Fen is, but sure. The hidden move Defog. There's a special reward. A couple of stickers. I think we're going to get a TM, but I don't remember what it was. Was it Brine? Why do I think it's Brine? It is Brine! Holy cow! Braid, where are you pulling this information from? I can't remember my name half the time. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I know a TM move, the random gym leader that very few people remember in this game gives you. Sure. Absolutely. Alright, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center. And I think after I heal up, I'm going to call the stream here. It's getting pretty late. I could use some sleep. I'm hopefully going to be streaming either tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know yet. But I'll be streaming again pretty soon. Still looking to beat this game before the New Year's. I don't know my chances on that, but I'm going to try real hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, everybody for stopping in. Ash Piplup, have a good one. Richard, you too. And Halo, as always. Hope everyone has a great time and hope to see you next time. Bye.